Hey everyone, I'm here with a really quick tutorial on how I made my stopper tags for this mini. Wow, my lighting's really bright in here, or glaring I should say. So I'm going to show you how to make these tags, and these are the tags that I made for the very first time with this book, so I do have to tweak it, and I'll do that in the tutorial. But I did want to show you guys what I was talking about in the other video, if you guys saw the other video where I go over this mini album, about how the hard spine doesn't allow my pages, whoa, it's got totally knocked that over, doesn't allow my pages to kind of lay flat, and I do know it's because of my spine. So that's how my pages lay. So this is actually another book that I made using my soft spine binding technique, and although it's a soft spine, when you stand it up, my spine looks straight. See? It doesn't look, I mean, if you look at it, if you're going to be really nitpicky about it, yes, you can tell it's a soft spine, but it's not, you know, like one of those spines that are, you know, curved outward that way. It's, you know, a flat spine. But when I open my book, like, I have no embellishments on here whatsoever, but my pages lay flat. Oh, sorry. This book actually goes up this way and then this way, and they have tags in the front, and they all kind of flip up. So all of my pages kind of lay flat like that. So that is why I like the soft spine binding, because my pages will lay more flat than the hard spine, and I have tried the hard spine before, and I do really prefer the soft spine. Anyway, so on to my tutorial. So I used a paper bag for this mini album, and basically what you'll need is obviously a paper bag, but also I want to briefly go over how I bound this mini. And this one here, you'll see on this first page, I have a pocket here, and then here's my large photo mat, and then another pocket here. This is one whole paper bag right there. So basically what I did is this flap right here, this is basically it. Instead of folding this over like this and then having this be a pocket and then my mat, I folded this other bit upwards to create my second pocket. So you have that. So this will be one pocket and this will be another pocket. I just slid open the sides, and then I glued down the little bits that, you know, made it loose. So, and then I put my little holes here, and then I bound it to my spine. Okay, so on to why we are here. What you'll need is a stapler. Typically I will use my Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher, but I ran out of staples and my craft room is such a mess, I don't know where they are. And for the sake of the tutorial, I just kind of did a mock tag. So let's say this is actually wider, but this tag is going to have a little strip on the end of it. My strips are 1 inch, and I score down the center, so I end up gluing it down so it's 1/2 inch per side. And you have to have straight sides. Like, it has to be straight, and you have to glue it down exactly to the edge of your tag. But again, for the sake of the tutorial, I just stapled down my little strip here. And your strip needs to be just a little bit smaller than the height of your paper bag. Yeah, so just keep in consideration how tall your bag is, and just go a little bit shorter. It all depends on the measurements of your paper bag. These are the cheap ones from Target, so the measurements on this is a little bit different than the ones you would get at Michael's. So you can see here that my tag is just about 1 millimeter shorter on each side, on the top and the bottom. So basically what you'll do is you will get your tag, and you will slip it, once you have your little strip, you will slip this into your pocket or one of your pockets. And basically what I'll do, if I'm going to have 2 tags, this one will go on one side like that. So you have this, and you'll also include your other tag on the back side, or you can do them separate. I like to put both of my tags in here because once I staple it, I only want to staple it once, not twice, just so that you don't have the bulkiness of the staple. Now you don't have to use a stapler to do this. You can glue it, but you have to be really careful that the glue doesn't seep downward or upward, because then you'll glue down your tag. So basically, once your tag is in, you're gonna grab your stapler, and this is why I like using the tiny attacher, because you can see a little bit better, and the staples are smaller. But basically, you're going to staple in towards the edge of your paper bag, and you can see that right there. The only other thing is, I should have marked it, is make sure you mark your edges, because you want to make sure your staples align. If they do not align, when you pull your tag out, it's going to be crooked. And I really should have marked it, because now I can't. Okay, so there we have it. And that is how you do the stopper tag. So now the staples will actually stop the strip from coming all the way through. See how easy that was? It's really, really easy. Now, and you actually, if you really wanted to, if you slant this upward, you can actually take it out. But I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to slide that back in there. So that is the tag. You do want to make sure that the strip is small enough so that your page just glides in and out of the pocket. What I did for my mini album, because it was my first one, I didn't cut them short enough, so it's not as smooth as I'd like it to be. So yeah, so basically the only other thing with making your album like this is you do have to make your pages and not glue them down. If you do glue them down, don't glue the edge here, because you will have to go and staple this shut once your tags are inserted. So yeah, that is my simple, I was really hoping it'd be a shorter video, but you know how it goes. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this technique. I do, because I know my daughter walks around with this mini album and all of the loose tags just fall everywhere. So thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day. Bye.